FightHype.com here with super middleweight contender. Also used to kick some ass at middleweight, Newman. Kevin, big fight. Well, actually, before I get into the big fight this weekend, for those that don't know, this is an elite boxing gym out here in Vegas. A lot of world champions. Who are some of the guys you've been working with here in City Boxing?
I just worked with Dennis Dudlin today, Chris Eubank, a couple other guys, not known guys, but it's always good work.
Have you worked at all with David Benavidez?
No, not yet.
Okay. Maybe in the future?
Yeah, definitely.
So, when's the next time we're going to see you in the ring?
September 22nd, which is next weekend here in Vegas.
Where's that at? The Sam's Town?
Sam's Town,
okay. And then, is that going to be on PBC, on Fox, FS1?
I'm not sure if it's televised. I think it's just a little local show.
So how are you looking to get back into things, man? I know you've been ready for a fight for a while now.
Yeah, man. I've had about 2 or 3 training camps back to back, man. So I'm ready to get back in there. I've been off for a year since August 26th, so I'm ready to get back in there.
Well, what's it like now? The mindset of a guy who's no longer an undefeated fighter.
Makes you put things into perspective. Obviously, it can either make you or break you. But it's made me more hungry, more determined. More focused, and just a harder fighter, man. And I think that mentally it did something for me in a positive light, man. So I'm looking forward to testing.
Yeah, so you feel like mentally it did something? What do you mean?
I mean because it kind of when you take a loss, man, in anything, kind of tests you, and when you're a man, it tests you as a man, it tests you in other areas mentally, and if you don't fold, man, and you keep pushing, you keep working, it can do great things for you, man. But I'm not saying that losing is okay. Don't get me wrong, because I'm not a loser by nature, so I love to win. There's nothing better than winning. But I'm taking something positive from it, man, and just trying to build on it.
What do you got to change up going forward to become world champion right now?
Or
not change up, but just what's
obviously the discipline, not being so prideful in certain areas, man. Because I did fight my last fight sick, and I took that, I took it as a challenge to try and do that. But you got to be smart in this game of boxing. You only get one career, and you don't get many, great opportunities. I looked at that as a huge opportunity, so I didn't want to pass it up, But at the end of the day, I learned from it, not to do that again, and obviously, there's no excuses, but I know what was going on. So, with that being said, I learned a lesson in that, and to always go with my first instinct, man, and look out for me first.
And I gotta ask you, man, did you see the fight over the weekend? Sean Porter, Danny Garcia?
Yeah.
What'd you think of the fight?
It was a cool fight. It got better towards the end. It was close, man. It was a close fight. I felt like Danny landed the cleaner punches, but Sean hustled, man. Oh man, no.
Boxing's a crazy sport when you guys can go killing each other, and then.
Of course, man. He just pushed me, man. He was on me tough today, and I need that. So it was good work. But I feel like that fight was, was a good close fight, man. And Sean's a hustler, man. He works extremely hard, and I'm happy for him.
How does it go down if we see that unification with him and Errol Spence?
I think very highly of Errol Spence, man. He's a great fighter. He's in his prime. He's strong. He's hungry. Yes, he has a lot to prove. You can tell by the way he trains and the way he fights, man. I just feel like Errol just has too much for everybody in the division, man. I mean, Crawford has great skills. He's a great skill set. He's hungry too. He's a lion too. A little smaller than Errol, so that's gonna be a great fight when they fight. But as far as the Errol Spence-Sean Porter fight, man, I think Errol, he might break him down, man. And he breaks all these guys down, man. So he might break him down, and who knows what'll happen? Maybe stop it. But Sean's a great guy, man. He's a hard worker. It'll be a good fight, man. Entertaining fight.
But it sounds like you're kind of jumping ahead of what everyone's doing, which they're really looking ahead to Crawford and Spence.
Yeah. I just looked at it like that's the fight that everybody wants to see, But the Sean Porter, Errol Spence fight, man. I just think Errol just might have too much in the tank right now, man. He's in his prime, and he's hungry. He wants all the belts, man. So I'm gonna rock with Errol now.
You think he would beat Crawford too?
I do. Right now I do, because Terrence Crawford just came into the division. He's a smaller guy. Errol's a big dude, man. He's a huge puncher. still a great fight, man. You know, and I don't lean, you know, that much farther into Errol beating him. You know, but I think right now he beats him.
And lastly, brother, you know I got to get your prediction on the biggest fight of the year, Canelo Golovkin 2. Who wins the fight and why?
I think Canelo, and the reason I say that is because the first fight was real close, man. You know, Golovkin took a lot of the middle rounds. You know, I felt like out of the first 4, Canelo won 3, and he won the last 3. You know, and his boxing ability, his defense made it real hard for Golovkin. You know, he didn't land any body shots or anything, and Canelo was landing beautiful combinations. But Triple G did good with the jab. So you know, I felt the first fight was a draw, but I think Canelo, you know, he's younger. You know, he has more talent out of the both. You know, he's younger, and probably walk with Canelo.
Do you think he stops Triple G?
No. I don't think he stops him. Triple G's tough, man. You know, I mean, you know, he's a tough Russian guy, man. But I think Canelo can box him.
And just what about? Do you think anything's going to affect Canelo's performance the year off? The drug suspension, the fact that people, you know, think he took the drugs, or anything? Do you think any of that's going to stop him from what you think will be him winning the fight?
Honestly, I don't think. I don't think Canelo really probably even cares about it. You know, I think that, you know, he's a fighter, man, and he's gonna go do what he does best, and which is fight, man. You know, he has a great skill set. So I mean, we'll just have to see how it plays out, man. But I think Canelo might take that.
You're gonna be watching that on pay-per-view or in the T-Mobile?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it on pay-per-view, man. Just chill out, get ready for my own thing next weekend, you know, and then, you know, enjoy the fight with the family.
All right, man. Hey, we'll see you September 22nd here at the Sam's Town.